Where are you right now in the way that you think about your finances and you think about yourself? Are you looking at yourself as a victim, or are you looking at yourself as a person that is victorious in what it is that you do? You know, I just came out of a challenge. I was just teaching in my challenge, and I was letting people know that you have more, and you have more in you, and you're brighter than you think you are. When you change your environment within, then everything on the outside changes. I was just teaching about something that I thought was really interesting. We look at all the poor people, we look at all the things that are going on in the earth, and all of the migrants and all of the different things that are happening. But the problem is this: if they can have an environment change physically, but they don't have an inside environmental change, then nothing is going to happen. You know, they say you can take the poor person out of the, they say it a different way, but anyway, you can take a person out of their environment, but if you don't take the environment out of the person, then eventually they're going to go back to the same environment. I had a story about my brother and my sister, especially my sister. I took her out of her environment that she had been in. We were raised in the same family, but we had a different way of thinking. I helped her to get out of her physical environment. I helped her with where it was that she was to live, put her in a better place. But what happened to her was this: she eventually, since she didn't change the things on the inside, she eventually went back to the place that was there to kill her. And so now she's not even in the earth anymore. What I'm saying to you is this: don't get hung up with where it is that you are on the outside at this particular moment. Change the picture on the inside. When I changed the picture on the inside, do you realize that my outside environment could not keep me? I was raised in the projects, but being raised in the projects, and this was many years ago because I'm an octogenarian, you know, I'm in my 80s. So being in the projects all of those years ago, I changed the picture that I had on the inside. And when I changed the picture, because I changed the picture that I had on the inside, everything in me had to change. I would never go back to that again. I live now from the picture that's on the inside, and it's growing. You have a brain, you have a mind, you have an ability. We should not try to keep people poor. We should not try to keep people in boxes where they are. If you help people to change the way that they think about themselves, letting them know that they have the same brain that you do, your brain is not fixed, you use more than 10% of your brain. Everything that is in you to win. God created you with a DNA on the inside of you that equipped you to be able to do something that nobody in the world can do but you. But the thing is this: all of the words, all of the high parts, which is words, which is what I'm speaking right now. Words, if you listen to words that tells you what you can't do, if you listen to words that tell you that you are not capable, if you listen to words that are telling you that you will never achieve, that you can never achieve, then that is what it is that you're going to believe. I submit to you that you are more capable than you think you are, that you have more going for you than you think you do. If me in my 80s can change jobs, change businesses, start new things, then you, at whatever age you are, you can do the same. There is no person that is broke. There's no person that is poor. There is no person, I don't care whether you're a migrant, I don't care where you came from, I don't care what color you are. If you change the frame from the inside, then the outside will change. No one can keep you. Systemic racism, systemic hatred, systemic anything. None of those things really matter when you start to see who it is that you are. When you tell you who you are and nobody else can tell you who you are but you, when you agree with the picture that is on the inside that says, I will, I can, and I am, then everything else changes. I believe that when we start to help people, whether they be in wherever they are, to think differently about their abilities and to think differently about who they are, then their outside environment will change. Your inside environment, your brain, your abilities give you the right to choose. I speak to people that are Black, like myself, and I say, stop being an idiot. Stop being a fool. Stop being a tool. Stop being used by those that want to keep you bowed down, keep you as slaves, make you slaves. Slaves to what? Slaves to an ideology. God, not Martin Luther King, not any other person in the earth. God made you free. And who he made free can be free in their actions. Remember, you have a brain, you have an ability, you have a thought, you have a mind. Change the picture of how you see yourself, and your life will change drastically. This is the octogenarian, Dr. V.J. Baker, and I approve of this message. Make sure that you check out our Use Your Boundless Brain Power Challenge that's coming up. We have them every month, and we want to help you to get to where it is that you want to be. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.